Right, welcome back to another Tebs racing video. It's been a while since we've done a vlog, but this week and last week and next week's all a bit different. It's the 20th, it's Thursday today, the 20th of December. The last few weeks we've been, if you've kept up with the socials, we've been moving yards. So LGC have found a new yard. If you haven't been watching, we had problems at the old yard with the landlord just being a pain in the arse. Not really with the scaffolding wise too much, but with the stock car wise, which means we had to move, obviously, because stock cars are part of... Luckily, Jeffro loves them enough to make them part of the scaffolding business as well, as such. So we've moved yards. We're in the process of it at the minute. So we've got 2 yards at the minute. So from the 1st of December, we've been slowly moving into the new yard. Obviously, as gear's coming back, we've built a rack and putting it in the new yard. And then obviously, as jobs are going up, we're taking the gear out of the old yard and obviously putting the jobs up with it. But it's getting to Christmas, nearly coming to the Christmas break, so a lot of the jobs have to be down before the Christmas break, obviously. So we're trying to juggle that with moving yards. It's quite hard. Obviously we'll have 2 gangs a lot of the time, doing one going out and doing the scaffolding side and the other gang going out and sorting the yard out. So today's going to be a good day and a bad day, because we are striking the shed. We are taking the shed down. If you remember it at Jack's with the containers are moving over to the new yard as well, the red container and the office. We've done probably, I don't know how many lorry loads, loads of lorry loads. We've hired a forklift as well at the minute at the new yard's end. We have got one at the old yard that we can borrow, luckily, but we've got a forklift at the new one as well to take the gear off when it gets that side, when it gets over there. So today, there's three vehicles. We're all going to the new yard, picking up 2 lorries and a halfback, going over to the old yard and get stripping. Yeah, boy, we'll do some filming today. There's Brendog. Everyone knows Brendog. Oh, which way is it facing? That way.
How's it going?
How's it going? Right, you ain't going to be able to see much. It's as dark as anything. Oh, Ollie's here. You won't be able to see much yet, 'cause it's dark as anything. I'll show you the yard later on when we come back here. It's getting there. Hopefully the farmer will do a bit more work on it as well this morning. Here's the old clout chaser. We pulled the lorries out. And we have to. Yeah, alright. I swear there is not a video that goes by where a bit of hardware does not go wrong. Enjoy the voiceover because the mics was not working properly again. Right, this is how the yard is looking at the minute. We have still got the stock car and the trailer there, which need to be moved as soon as it's ready. All of the stillages that we had there before are now all gone. They've been forklift onto a lorry a few days ago and forklift off the other side. As I said, that stock car is going back over to the new yard as soon as we have room for it. This shed does need to be struck, but there's a load of crap inside of it that's all been built up over the last year or so we've been using it. That container is going to be moved, that office is going to be moved today as well, and then obviously the rest of the tube is going to have to be moved at some point as well.
Ollie, Brent and Jack only struck just enough to get the container so it's able to be lifted out because the scaffold was actually connected to it. They are now going to run off to another job and get that struck, ready to be put into the new yard as well. While they're doing that, we've got to jump on the forklift and get all the stillages that we can fit onto the lorry on there.
That's all the bins I can fit on. I think there's about 4 more bins left, so we'll do that on the next trip. The boys have just finished stripping the roof off of the shed so that the container can now be moved because it was all tied onto the container. Me and Jeff have finished dismantling everything that's inside the office and making sure everything's safe in there, so when matey boy comes to pick them up, nothing's going to smash and break. Me and Jeff are just going to make a trip now, get these bins off, get the sheets off. We put a load of tin sheets on the halfback, get that off as well over at the new yard, and then come straight back and start loading up again, and hopefully the man with the container, hopefully the man that is moving the container is here by then.
Right, no time to waste. Me and Jeff had to shoot over to the new yard while the matey was strapping up the container, get there before him, make sure everything was ready for him, so when he turns up we didn't lose any time and we'd still have enough time for him to go and collect the red container today as well.
Struggled to film a bit here because everything's in the way. They're just changing the forklift tyre over there, the farmer. We've got some people that's parked in the spaces there that need to be moved. Containers up there ready to come down, and that's going to go at the front of the yard that way once all these cars gone. Hey. You don't realise how much absolute crap you have. And we just sort of left it really. Once she said that we couldn't work on the cars no more, it's just sort of got left there and more rubbish poured into it. But hopefully we won't have none of that at the new place. So it's just going to be a pain in the arse getting everything over there. Oh mate. Anyway, that's the red container on. The forklift in the yard that we're using here is been put on charge and locked away by another company, so we can't use the forklift, so it was a waste of trip bringing that lorry probably. Welcome to MTV Cribs, bro.
Where's the magic happen?
Well, it's going to happen. I couldn't film just the end there because me and Jeff were flat out, and obviously we don't want to slow matey up, but that container is not staying there. We've had to put it there because the farmer hasn't finished that bit there. Ollie hasn't finished that bit there yet. So the shed's going to go garage right where Jeff is there. We'll run it in line here. Ollie. Run it in line here. And it's going to come off, we'll square back in there, and then that's going to be space for storage and scaffolding stuff, all the boring stuff. So we're going to have a nice garage. Obviously that red container there is going to go on the end, like we had it on the other workshop, facing inwards, facing it into the workshop there. So the only problem is this container's not ours, and the matey that owns it isn't moving his stuff out until after Christmas. So we can't even come in here over Christmas and build it, because he's gonna have to get it craned out, and the floor's fallen all out of it, so we can't move it until he's emptied it. So that's the only problem at the minute. But the scaffold yard is looking better. We've got 2 bays, bay for a lorry here, bay for a lorry here, because trying to load up 2 or 3 motors in the morning off one bay is not ideal, and it slows things down. So we need to try and streamline it. Streamline it. Parking's going to be there. Everyone's going to park all their cars there, so it's out of the way. It's exciting stuff, Jackie Chan, isn't it?
We're excited, aren't we?
Much,
organisation.
much better than the last one, but it's just so not everything's worked out at the right time, because he still hasn't finished the farm, but we needed to move in because of Karen at the other farm. So, but we can't get any cars in here yet either, so nothing exciting's happening here car wise. Yeah, we have.
Shut up, Ollie.
Yeah, right. That's the end of the day. We're going home.